My days have been very similar recently. Been doing the same activities at the same time. Wake up 3:45 a.m., take a cold shower, 4 a.m. work, from 4 to 6 work, 6 to 9 train, 9 to 11 a little bit more work, 11 to 11:30 eat, 11:30 to 6 p.m. learn, then 6 to 6:30 my night routines of stretching, brush my teeth, everything, and then go to bed. And it's very repetitive to the point I already know exactly what I have to do in my head exactly at what time. And when I talk about this like this, it doesn't seem fun. I'm sure some people will think, oh yeah, it's boring. But no, I fucking love it. I fucking love it because it's purposeful. I know I'm not just living this life. It's this type of life that I like. I work hard. I learn and expand my knowledge. And I work hard on things that mean a lot to me. My fitness and my work. This purpose of helping young men around the world and also increasing my finances. It's very purposeful and I love it. In the past, I used to have to spend a lot of time just on my phone. Even when I had this routine, a lot of the time that I spent wasn't following a routine. It was just watching some random videos on YouTube, like a dumbass. For the last 4 days, I haven't watched any YouTube. I've just been working, learning, training, working. And I've really had so much fun. Like, it's not like I'm super stimulated. It's just, when I'm just, during the day, I'm just filled with this feeling of calm and peace in my mind. It's not like, it doesn't feel like super stimulating like when you play video games. It's just a level of calm peace, no matter at what period of the day. Because my new fun is my work, my training, learning. The self-improvement habits are generally more fun for me than watching YouTube and playing video games. They aren't as stimulating, of course. So if I still did watch YouTube or play video games on the side, it would be very difficult to find the habits like recording this video right now fun. Because those habits are not necessarily fun, but they're very stimulating. Very, very, very stimulating. This is not very stimulating, but it's just fun because I like recording videos. I like sharing my knowledge. I like talking in front of this camera. And on some days, I don't necessarily feel like doing it. So this morning, like I said, I take a cold shower directly after waking up. I literally never feel like taking a cold shower after waking up. I feel like working a lot of time. So I didn't necessarily feel a lot of friction before recording this video. But I have my workout after this. It's kind of scaring me, you know. It's because I know it's going to be difficult, of course, but I also know it's going to be fun. But you know, there's a lot more friction in this life than the life of, oh yeah, play video games, watch YouTube, or spend time on social media. A lot more friction, a lot more difficulties. And it seems to most people a lot more boring, especially the people that don't have good attention spans, that not able to focus on certain tasks for a long time. But it's generally even more fun than I thought. And it's just the beginning. But yeah, when I do reach a certain level of success, then no, it's because of this. Of being okay with living a so-called boring life. Not doing the bad habits and focusing on what I enjoy most. I recently sold my phone. I gave my phone away. I don't have a phone anymore because my phone became a constraint, a distraction. Like I said, I was wasting a lot of time on YouTube. I still have YouTube on my computer, but now I have like extensions on my computer. And now the simple act of having sold my phone, I'm gonna maybe buy a button phone, like a phone with buttons, not a smartphone anymore. Maybe 1 year or 2 years from now, I'm gonna buy a smartphone again. But right now, I want to have a face one. I don't have a phone because it became such a constraint. I became so addicted to it over time because I had this phone, and since I've been like 7 years old, and I've been working on eliminating this addiction, but it became just really hard. So I decided to just give it away. And for the last 4 days, I've been very happy with how productive I've been, how good my mental health has been, how strong I've become, how disciplined I am. And this is the life that makes me happy because I'm proud of myself. I don't feel ashamed by sitting here watching some random bullshit video on YouTube. I have pride, something I've lost in myself for a long time. Because for most of my life, I wasn't proud of myself, and I didn't deserve to be proud of myself because I was doing what was I doing with my life? I was playing video games, going to fucking school. I hated it. I hated school. I still kind of do. But I came back from school and all I did play video games. I could have trained. I could have worked on a business, but I didn't. And just made my mental health worse. But now I've actually learned what it feels like to be proud of yourself, proud of the actions you've been taking towards your goals. And it's just a blissful feeling, a feeling of pride, a feeling of self-love. I think this is real, like people like to talk about, oh yeah, love yourself. I think this is a real way of loving yourself. Find things that mean a lot to you and work hard on them. At least for men, maybe for women, maybe it might be different. But find things that mean a lot to you, work extremely hard on it. I don't think playing video games, and I also play video games and watch TikTok, I don't think it's a way to love yourself because scientifically it has been shown that those things have, in the long run, negative impacts on your brain, attention span, dopamine levels. So I don't think you're actually loving yourself when you like making your future self more disabled if over time. I don't like when I say it like that, it sounds horrible, but it's kind of the truth. It's not a lie. You're literally making yourself a little bit more disabled over time. And over time, you become more disabled. Like, bro, 1 year ago, or even a few months ago, mentally, I was literally, I couldn't focus. I couldn't do many things. I constantly needed stimulation. And if that's not being having a mental problem, I don't know what is. And nowadays becomes so frequent, people talking about ADHD. Most likely it is just people are spending way too much time on these new devices. Especially watching some useless, super stimulating videos or with so many edits on the internet. Which is not good for you. So the apps like TikTok, Instagram, if they're not serving you, fucking delete them. YouTube, stop watching super edited videos that don't serve you. You're actually watching consumer content that's actually serving you. Is this video serving you? Because if it's not, then leave. If it is, then I will be happy if you stay. But if it's not helping you and just watching it for fun, bro, leave. But are you actually consuming the content that's actually going to get you further towards your goals, or just mindlessly consuming content to have fun, to enjoy yourself, to stimulate yourself? Because that's a good way to waste time and then feel ashamed of yourself. But yeah, this video took a little bit of a dark tone, but yeah, I'm talking like this because it just reminds me, feel like I'm talking to my younger self a little bit. I'm talking to my younger self and I'm just remembering the mistakes I made in the past, the things I did wrong. And I'm just trying to make you understand this concept as fast as possible so that it can actually give you the motivation so that you can actually get the ball rolling and slowly and start eliminating these addictions as fast as possible. So if you want a tip, I think selling my phone has worked very, very well. And I have YouTube extensions on my computer. If you have a computer, sell your phone maybe and buy maybe a button phone. And that works well. It works very well for me. And I'm gonna be buy a smartphone again in maybe 1 year or 1.5 years or 2 years, or maybe even 6 months, 7 months, I would see. But yeah, I think I would first I would like to spend some time without devices, without a phone. I still have my computer. I still learn on my computer. I still do some of my work on my computer. But now that I don't have a phone, it's so much harder to just get distracted, to just succumb to the bad habits. So much harder. I really love it. I really love this environment. I really like how my days have been looking recently. A lot of work, a lot of training, and I love it. And it's just you're not able to enjoy the hard work as this much when you're still stimulating yourself with video games, bullshit videos on YouTube, TikTok, all those things. You won't be able to truly enjoy it. You will be able to enjoy it a little bit, but not as much. You won't be able to enjoy the hard work as much when you still do the bad habits on the side. And it's not me pressuring you to tell you, oh yeah, try to get rid of the bad habits as fast as possible, because trying to use a method that's going to help you get rid of the bad habits as fast as possible, it's often not a good idea. You might find yourself just relapsing, making a mistake, and just go back to how you were in the past. So it's not necessarily me trying to tell you to, oh yeah, never do the bad habit again from today, because for people that are very addicted, it's not an advice that they can take, of course. But yeah, it's just a motivation to actually look forward to a time when you actually gotten rid of the bad habit. Now I don't want to go back to the bad habit because I've been loving my work. I've been loving training. I've been loving learning from small people for hours. I've been loving my stretching routine that I do before going to bed. I've been loving how well my sleep has been. I've been loving waking up while it's still dark and working on something that means a lot to me. I've been loving all this. So I don't want to go back, because I know if I start watching some bullshit videos on YouTube again, overstimulating videos that don't bring me anything on YouTube again, that just stimulating, I know I won't love those things as much anymore, because YouTube, those super edited videos, those super fun videos like fucking manga recaps or something like that, or movie recaps, they're just so stimulating. They just stimulate your brain so much and just increase your dopamine so much that the activities, the simple things in life, you start loving the simple things in life less and less and less and less and less. And you get to a point where you actually start even hating, you start not enjoying the stimulating activities themselves. You start hating watching YouTube videos, but you still do. You don't enjoy it, not really smiling, not having fun, but you still watch it because you're addicted. So over time, you start just not enjoying anything. Don't enjoy video games, you don't enjoy anything, but you're still addicted to those. I'm talking from experience, bro. Believe me. If you're watching this video, if you watched this so far, I think you can relate. Of just sitting there consuming BS on YouTube, or maybe TikTok, or maybe any social media. Some things that are supposed to be fun, make you have fun, make you a little bit happy, but they don't. And you want to stop, but you can't, because you've been addicted to this thing for like the last 3 years. Same thing with video games, just playing there, not having fun, but you keep going because you're addicted. And you can't just stop playing those video games and go work, because work is not as stimulating. You're just so used to just do activities that are so stimulating. And because work is not as stimulating, because work is harder, because work demands more friction, because training demands also more friction, because training is not as stimulating, you won't go and do them. That just uses a motivation to look forward to the time when you manage to get rid of the addiction. So maybe I will just give you some simple actionable steps you can take from this video. If you're really addicted to, I don't know, video games, social media, porn, some things like that, I already made a video on this, on bad habits, how you can eliminate them, but I'm going to talk about this again. If you want to get into social media, one tip I can give you, something I did recently. If you have a smartphone and you have a computer, consider, because you can replace a lot of things that you have with the main advantage of having a smartphone is just being able to communicate, isn't it? A phone, like the main advantage, you can try to cope and say anything, but the main advantage you have from a smartphone is communication. What I did is now I have WhatsApp on my computer. I have the important things on my computer, so I can communicate through my computer. And I'm gonna buy a phone with buttons, so that when I'm outside, I can call people and they can call me. So I get the advantages of having a phone without disadvantages of having all those apps available. I still have my apps available maybe on computer, but it demands way more friction. And I don't know why, I become instantly more. And the thing is, my main problem was YouTube. And on my computer, I have YouTube extensions. I still use YouTube, but I have YouTube extensions, so I don't even have a recommendation page. I don't see thumbnails anymore. So I don't get some random videos recommended to me. I don't see the comments of in videos. I can't see comments. So go watch Hamza's videos on YouTube extensions. It's called "This Video Will Change Your Life in 12 Minutes." He explains those YouTube extensions quickly and how you can implant them. Hamza Ahmed, and you can watch his video about it and implant it onto your computer so they don't get distracted by YouTube anymore. But just the act of not having your phone anymore, you don't necessarily have to sell it. You can give it to someone you know that can just keep it. Maybe your mom, she just keeps it for the next few months. And I think just doing that, the simple act of just giving away your phone will help you drastically. And just replace, you can have like a lot of, like people like WhatsApp, you can have a computer and then you can have a button phone for outside. I just find personally that it works well. So at least try it out. You don't have to sell it like me. I'm just a drastic guy. But you can just give it away to someone you know. You can just do that. And just doing that helps a lot, because it takes a lot more friction. It's way easier to just pick up this little device and start watching something or scrolling on it than it is to just pick up this big device, turn it on, and everything, and then start watching something else on it or scrolling on it. And I just noticed that I'm a lot more aware, a lot more present when I'm on my computer. So it's way easier for me to resist cravings when I'm on my computer. And because my main problem was YouTube, and now I literally have YouTube extensions, so I don't see recommendations, I don't see a lot of things. So I still can use YouTube, but I use it productively now to watch informational and learn things. But I don't see recommendations anymore. I don't see thumbnails, so I can be attracted. It's not possible for me to be attracted to some random bullshit videos that don't serve me. It's been working very well. So at least if you take one actionable step, consider it. Maybe giving a phone away or selling it. If you have a computer, I can replace a lot of the things you did on your phone. It works very well for me. I think it's gonna work amazingly for you. And also another tip, just make a schedule. Get Google Calendar and just start scheduling your day and just do the same things at the same time every day. So if you just do those two things away from this video, I genuinely think those two things can just change the trajectory of your life forever. So yeah, I hope you got value from this video. I hope this truly helps you. If you're interested in my discipline package, where I teach you things that I teach in my videos, but in a lot more details, then click the search link in the description so we can see if you're a good fit for it. Don't run away from discomfort, chase it.